Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hey everyone, checking in on XLK, Apple, and Facebook. So the bulls did get some bounce here. We had that low of yesterday at 62.11 and we broke it by a penny. I consider that a double bottom. So the bulls, in my opinion, held the low of yesterday, and now they're trying to change the trend. We have clear lower highs, so the bulls are going to have to break 63.05 and 63.23 to break some resistance and go from lower highs and lower lows on the hourly to a double bottom and then a break of the lower highs if we can get over 63.23. So the bulls have some short-term momentum in their favor, but anything under 64.01 is just another lower high on this daily chart. So that's the goal for the bulls to break, and to break that, we're likely going to have to see a bounce, another lower high set, pull back, set a higher low, and then a higher high to reverse the trend. So the bulls have a lot of proving to do because of this short-term pullback, taking out the higher low of support. We are anticipating a lower high to form on this bounce attempt. The weekly time frame, however, is still very strong overall, holding exponential support, staying above that level, and forming a bull flag at this point. As long as we're above weekly exponential moving averages, this is a potential bull flag on the weekly time frame, with very healthy consolidation going forward. Apple on the daily time frame, still seeing weakness. It too is in a lower high, lower low pattern, and a lower high and lower low today compared to yesterday. Anything under 172.62 is just another lower high. The bulls need to establish a base of support. Right now, support is 166.46 and 164.69. So bears still have a slight edge on Apple until we can get back over exponential resistance or get over 172.62. Weekly time frame also still healthy consolidation, lower wicks, holding exponential supports. Bulls still in control overall. And as long as we hold these exponential moving averages, the bulls have nothing to worry about. So trying to close over that level by the end of this week with 2 more trading days left to go. And if we can see a higher low and a higher high on the daily time frame, we'll be looking at that shift in momentum that a lot of other tech names saw today. Not Apple because of the difference in the setup, but overall Apple's still holding on just fine because we didn't dump down as significantly as most of the other names over the last 4 days. Checking in on Facebook. So a lot of the tech sector looks like Facebook did, which you can see a very significant dump comparative to Apple. So a lot of these names were green today while Apple was still struggling. But if you look at the close, and I noticed this earlier today, where if you look at the close of last Wednesday and where we closed today, pretty much right at that level, if you cycle through the tech sector names, we're pretty much on point here with the close of Wednesday and closing right near that level today. So there's not a huge difference in that regard. It's just we had a more significant dump in a lot of these names, so we had a more significant bounce to recover to those levels, but Apple saw just less volatility and is still right around those levels. So Facebook got a higher low and a higher high now on the hourly time frame, which is shown on the daily chart with this higher low and higher high. Resistance is 176.77 and 178.28. So the bulls have short-term momentum. Anything under 178.28 is just a lower high on this bounce attempt, and the middle Bollinger Band resistance on the daily is going to be right at that level tomorrow. Weekly time frame, middle Bollinger Band support is still holding. That is a key level because it's been holding all of 2017, and if we lose that weekly middle Bollinger Band, it will be a notable red flag. But because of the long lower wick of bulls buying the dip this week, we have the potential to negate the potential bearish TCG cross, and the bulls are still holding on just fine. So that's what we've got as we head into tomorrow. I appreciate you watching, and we will check back in after we see how much upside these bulls can put together.